Let's start on a good note. Let's talk about Tate McGay. Ooh. Now, let me talk about this girl. So I've already told you that there's a disconnect for me between Tate McGay, Tate Mcrae, Tate McGay, what's her name? Tate McGee. What's her name? Tate Mcrae. Fuck. Tate Mcrae. I keep saying Tate McGay. Fuck! Tate McGay. Stop! Tate McRae. Okay. So so I want to talk about Tate McGay. Oh my God, I did it again. Your mother's mid and she's a flop. So let's talk about Tate McGay. Fuck, I keep doing it. Let's talk about Tate McGay. Oh my God. Tate McRae. Let's talk about Tate McGray. Oh my God, I said McRae. You guys, I'm actually so frustrated right now. I can't say her name. Let's talk about Tate. Every time I see her perform, I was always just like, she's missing something. She doesn't really have the Jenny Say Quoi. Well, I found out recently, apparently she was like an indie singer and they sexed her up. So now it makes sense to me. If you guys would have told me that before, I would have been like, oh, that's what it is. So the problem with Tate is that she just is getting used to being a slut. The thing is that now that she's been successful, she'll get more confidence and she'll be able to slay. I also didn't know how young she was. And so her being like 20 just makes sense. She just has to be comfortable with her sluthood. And when she does, like, her shit is going to slay. So it's like, okay, now I'm kind of understanding why she's like a little disconnected. She always has like a dead in her eyes look. Like she always like looks weird. Like her face looks like her eyes aren't connecting. It's because she's not used to being a slut yet. So I'm getting it now. I'm like, okay, now it's making more sense to me. I wanted to listen to her album, but I was like, I've been really busy. So finally I'm going to listen to her album. So I sit down and listen to her album. Now I go into this album being like, I'm going in expecting mediocrity and beans. You know, I'm expecting the album to be like mid or whatever. So I didn't really have high hopes, but I also didn't like sit there and be a hater. I'm sitting here like, I kind of want to learn what she's about. Let me give this hoe a chance. Why I listened to the album and it's good. I immediately looked up who produced it and it was Ryan Tedder and I was like, oh, she's his new protege. The album is very, very good. And something that I really enjoy about this album is that she's 20 years old and I can relate to her music. I was feeling very alienated because I felt like I couldn't relate to Gen Z because I would listen to things like Olivia Rodrigo and I would think that it's awful. And I watched her performance lately and it was awful. And I'm just like, she's not an artist that I can connect to. She just seems cringe and like she seems juvenile. She seems like she's 15 and I can't connect to it. And I kept saying like, and Gen Z loves her. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like I don't connect with Gen Z. But then I listened to Tate McGay. Here we go. Tate McGay, fuck. Then I listened to Tate and I realized that Tate's music is very mature and she's the same age. You guys need to listen to Tate McGay's album. I'm just gonna accept it. I'm gonna pull up some of the lyrics for you. Tate's album is really good. And so I want to talk about the songs that I like on the album because you guys should listen to it because I'm being honest, it is a very good album. If you don't think it's good, you absolutely have bad taste and don't listen to pop music. One of the songs that's really good is called Hurt My Feelings. I should have known better. You should have known better than me. Night staying up talking told me everything except where was she? So we've already decided that she's talking to a guy who has a girlfriend and she's not there. And then the song goes, oh na na na, got me messed up dreaming, oh na na na, that your girlfriend's leaving, oh na na na, got me real deep in, want you so bad, baby, hurt my feelings. So she's dreaming about his girlfriend leaving. So now she's delusional, okay? The second verse is psychotic. And this is when I was like, I'm about to stand. I love an evil bitch. She says, I want to do something I know ain't polite, like show up at your house without calling, like doing something batshit that'll make you fall all in. She's where you're waking up. She's got you making up such excuses. But I know one thing, she can't stop it happening in my mind. Excuse me? You're a whore and I love you. Like, are you kidding me? That is so iconic. This is Tate McRae and Hurt My Feelings. That is so iconic. Are you kidding me? That is so iconic. She wears your number, but I got what you like. She's got you right now, but I bet I'm still on your mind. You're a whore. I'm so in love with you. She's a triple Cancer, Sun, Moon, Mercury. Are you serious? Here for it. She's that girl. So the song's a bop, right? It gets worse. Then there's a song called Messier. You say that I'm a mess, just wait till I make it hurt. Cause babe, last time I checked, the two of us were messier. You're the only one who can boil my blood and make that shit cut. Cause you know that I'm always yours. I'm so in love. It's a punch to the gut. This fucking bitch literally talks about being in a toxic relationship and loving it. We're too stuck in our pride, say the worst because I'm right. There's no one else I'd rather lie to. What? Are you crazy? We both know this happens every time you tell me a lie, I tell you five. So she's just admitting that she's pathologically lying to her boyfriend in a toxic relationship. Stan. Okay, so another great song. My favorite song off the album is called Guilty Conscience. This song is literally about being with someone who's fucking terrible and ignoring what everyone says and laughing about it. A lot of hotel rooms that you checked in, lots of cryptic shit, second guessing. Lot of, I was gonna tell you, but didn't want to hurt you, babe. Had a good life, it got hijacked. It was criminal to hurt me like that, but I turned my cheek. I don't care what my friends say. Excuse me? So you're aware that your man cheats on you. You're aware that he pathologically lies to you, but you don't care. I'll be wanting you back till the cops stop calling, waist deep in the mess you started, because I need you, darling. Is that wrong? My morals are shot, but I don't give a fuck. That's basically what the song is. This is my morals are shot, even that don't faze me, loving you batshit crazy. I'll live with a guilty conscience. And then she says, you'll always be the one who gives me a guilty conscience. She's an icon. These songs are psychotic. That's why, like, I was listening to this album and I was like, wait, this album's good. She's a psychopath. I love a dark, evil villain. And I'm like, this woman is a villain. The song Grave, I could never make me, wait, where is it? I could never make you want me like I wanted to be wanted. I could never really change you like I thought I could. I was trying to make something out of nothing. We were nothing. So she's talking about wanting to change a man, which is a very common theme for girls. That's fine. But this part said you'd be going out with all your boys. I'm crazy if I called you, right? Tables turned, now I'm out, and you just called like 30 times. Always a funny thing watching the tough guy plead. You called him a million times, then stop calling him, and then he called you a million times. Whereas she's saying that he calls her a million times and tells everyone that she does that, and she's crazy if she called you, right? No, what I take it from this is that they both call each other millions of times and are psychos. I'm obsessed. Absolutely. Every song is about being a toxic cunt. I'm obsessed. Like the song Think Later, met you in a night out in Boston, put your hand on my thigh in the Commons, been drinking something blue, turn my phone off, cause if it's not you, I don't want to talk. Don't know if it's been a minute or an hour, kind of cute when you're bribing the bouncer. My friends got scared and they call the cops. I'm just at the Ritz with the door locked. She literally just met a guy and became obsessed with him. That's literally what this song is. And it's called Live Now, Think Later, I Do It So Well. She meets a guy, within 5 minutes is completely obsessed with him, doesn't want to talk to anyone else, and wants to fuck. The second verse is even worse. Dance with your hand in my back pocket. I picture your face in my neck locket. Bitch, you just met him. Just give me your beating heart. I'll stop it, boy. Don't lie. I know you want it. Gotta make a quick stop at the ATM. I know you won't make me pay, but I'll just pretend. Laugh in the backseat of the black car. It's not a good night if you don't take it too far. So she's gonna pretend so that he pays for, I don't know what. I don't know why she's going to an ATM to get money. I don't know what that's for. But the only thing I can think of is drugs, because if you're leaving home from the bars or having fun and it's late night, you wouldn't need to go to the ATM for money unless you were literally buying drugs from a drug addict who only accepts cash. So her saying, don't lie, I know you want it too, makes me feel like it's sex and drugs. And then she's like, you'll pay for it anyways. It's not a good night if you don't take it too far, meaning she's gonna fuck him. And then it gets worse. So there's a song called Calgary, which is more of like a ballady song. I thought I had my shit together. Can't lie. The pills are looking tempting. I thought that I was getting better, but I just got better at pretending. What? Old friends downtown, they didn't like me then and don't like me now. I'm drunk. Oh, wow. All my habits come back around. I'll figure it out, I say. Excuse me? People keep going, oh, all of a sudden you like Tate McGay. What happened? This is what happened. I listened to her album and I actually listened to the lyrics. They're fucking unhinged. This girl is psychotic. Are you an icon or are you a legend? Or just a star?